Guys, this is what we've been waiting for after the Legend Tournament for World Arena Season 34 is over. It's the biggest monster balancing and improvements pre-notice. At least that's what I expect. Nah, it's not gonna be big, guys. It's not gonna be big. But let's see what we're gonna have. Yep, as usual, walkthrough monster balancing. We've been playing close attention, copy paste kind of thing, right? Please note the actual patch may differ from the detail below. Usually they don't differ that much. Okay, like Sky Server. Wait, why does like Sky Server? Wait, this is so. Is there anything like bigger that I can? Oh, there's no. So we have to look at this. Is the speed small? And it's not. Where's the line? Sky Surfer Light, which is Daniel? Quantum Explosion. Am I recording? Yes. Okay. Quantum Explosion, percentage change, buff. Oh, so there's no nerf? Buff, Daniel from 50 chance to 50% chance to stun becomes 80% chance. Okay. I have this. Bella is getting buff. Effect change. Damage increasing according to attack power becomes damage increasing according. So I guess damage increases according to attack power and attack speed. So usually you go slot 2 speed, right? So I think better damage output maybe? Hopefully. Okay, Dark Devil Maiden, the Lord of Hell. Dark Devil Maiden is Liliana, right? Unbind. Effect added. Decrease the cooldown of Lord of Hell by 1 turn if the bind is removed. Okay. I guess. Ooh. Grogan. Decimate, effect change, gains another turn when you defeat the enemy, now become gains another turn when you defeat an enemy or it's whoa. if you don't kill but you make the hit points falls below 50%, you gain another turn. So it makes it easier for Grogan to get another turn. Nice. Okay, win Spectre Princess. Okay. When you gain a turn with 30% or more hit points, share 10% of your max hit points with the ally with the worst hit points condition. Well, oh wait. That's the, wait, that's effect added now, effect change and added. What? Why is this effect added and then they change it and then they add it again? Each time an ally is granted with a harmful effect, the attack bar of the affected ally increases by 20 up to 60. Oh, wait a minute. This is the Spectre Princess you add. Oh, there's no line. That's why I was so confused. The Win Spectre Princess, they get passive, a new passive, so you can heal an ally, one ally with the worst hit point condition. Okay. The light one is Moterra. Now to be removed. Okay, now cleanse one harmful effect on yourself. Oh wait, on yourself though. Cleanse on yourself at the start of each turn. Each time an ally is granted with a harmful effect, increases the attack power of the affected ally and yourself by 20% up to 60. This effect does not apply to allies with the same skill. Okay, so if you got... Wait. No, if your ally got a harmful effect, you got attack bar. And also that ally and yourself. I guess faster turn? When you got debuff against also, well, we'll see how good this is gonna be, right? A tail, percentage change, damage dealt to the target is increased by approximately, really 5.1%. Am I reading this correctly? The damage dealt to the target is increased by 5.1. Couldn't you give 7% like the usual? Attacks the enemy target, then attacks other enemies to deal half damage, now becomes 60% of the damage of the initial attack. So they increase the damage by 10% for like this skill. Percentage change for Rakan, counter attack damage of collapse is increased from 100% now. They buff Chimera. Oh wait, they buff the Chimera, really? Oh, I see Jin Kazama. Lagmaron, lightning, percentage change and effect order change. Stuns all enemy with 75 become 100% chance. Now is Wait, what do you mean by effect and effect order change? There's no order. What effect order? I don't get this. This is a wind mage, right? I think this one, there's no line. The line is kind of like all over the place. It's this is the Chimera thing. As this is stun enemies, then decrease attack power. It becomes decrease attack power, then stun. Does it make a difference where you stun first or where you decrease attack power first? It doesn't. Wait, how? You stun, then you decrease attack power. You decrease attack power, then you stun. Does that make a difference? I don't understand. Does it make a difference? Does it make a difference to a unit that can like revenge? As long as you stun it. I don't get it. Why do I need to change the order of the thing? I don't get it. Okay, I don't get that one. Maybe you guys can tell me why. A wind mage secret book passive percentage change decrease the damage you've taken from enemies to 30%. Okay, I guess. Okay, Jin Kazama, water and dark. Yeah, dark is pretty crap, right? For an LE5. Increase your attack power by 20%. 50%. Whenever the attack lands a critical hit. So this I think hit the second skill kind of hit like 2 times. This is the second skill, right? So you can get 100% attack bar. Not get a turn immediately, right? Because 100% attack bar could means if the opponent has like the attack bar already like fill up or more than 100%, then they will get a turn before you get a turn. Maximum cooldown is reduced by 1 turn. Oh, nice. Okay. Paul Phoenix, Moonfall, attack the enemy to provoke. This is default skill. Attacks enemy to remove and provoke. Strip and provoke. But only 30% chance to provoke. Does it go with skill up? I think it's the default, right? I don't think it goes... it has a percentage increase with skill up. Let me see. Where's the Paul? I click on the wrong guy. Oh wait, it do increase by 25%. So 60% chance to strip and 60% chance to provoke. I mean, we'll take it. Oh, I see Nina Williams too. Strip and provoke is better, right? Of course, you strip. Even if you don't land the provoke, you strip some. You can use it as a strip on the default skill, but only one debuff. Only one buff. I'll take it. Paul Phoenix Water, glancing hit occurs with 30% chance. Now 50% chance when you are attacked. Okay, it's a buff. It's a buff. It's a buff. Fire Paul, Big Bang Phoenix Smasher. Deals additional damage by 30 to 40% of your matching point when this attack doesn't... Okay, more damage, increased by about 10% more. But this is an increase of 25%. I mean, okay, 10% more. Okay. Paul Phoenix Wind. Okay. Percentage change, increase attack bar of all allies 30% when ally skill cooldown is increased. I mean, still, if it goes like Veronica, we're gonna make this passive kind of useless because it's like, even though you got a turn, you don't have skills. Okay. Nina Williams, a fluttering kiss shot. Max cooldown becomes 3 turns. Okay. Water Huarang. Oh, they buff all the units. Wind Huarang got a buff. Water Huarang, attack bar decreasing effect ignores immunity. So no matter what, if you move first, you can reduce you can decrease the attack bar of 1 unit. Ignores immunity. It doesn't care about immunity. Whoa. That means Water Huarang is pretty useful in certain situation. Wind Huarang's damage is kind of bad, right? They increase it by 12.5%. Okay, nice. Weird number. Wait, Satoru Gojo, Yuji, Nezuko. Wait, they buff also the Demon Slayer. No, not Demon Slayer. This is JJK. Okay. Satoru Gojo, the Wind one effect change and added. grants invincibility. Okay, becomes to increase your defense. Wait, this is so long. Increase your defense for 2 turns. Attack all enemies to deal damage proportional to your defense and provoke for 2 turns. The duration of the provoke increased by 1 turn if their defense is 40% or lower than yours. This effect does not stack with other effects that increase the... Wait, they take away the invincibility. Huh? Effect change and added. No more invincibility. You previously it doesn't increase defense. Now you increase defense 2 turns. Attacks all enemy. Provoke them. That's the same. Provoke becomes 3 turns if the defense is 40% or lower. Now the duration of provoke is increased by 1 turn if the defense is 40% or lower than yours, which is 3 turns. Why do they have to write it differently? This effect does not stack with other effects that increase the duration of harmful effects. So instead of invincibility, now you get more. You get a defense buff. I don't know whether this is better. Well, at least you don't have to bring a defense buffer with him, but I don't get this. Okay, Yuji Itadori, the water one, Soul Strike passive. The passive effect change, create a shield on yourself equal to the damage dealt on your turn for 3 turns when you defeat the enemy. Wait, what was this previously though? Does it matter? Yuji, Water Yuji is the one that I don't have. Water Yuji is... Where is Water Yuji? Hello, Water Yuji? Oh. In addition, create a shield on yourself equal to damage dealt for 3 turns when you do... Wait, how is it different? How is it different? Water Yuji. Hold on a second. Water Yuji. Wait, isn't this kind of like a nerf? Create a shield on yourself equal to damage dealt or equal to damage dealt on your turn for 3 turns when you do, but only when you defeat then you have the shield. Wait, is it the same? Okay, why am I mean, it's probably not gonna be that great. Why do I need to keep going back and forth and look at this one? Wait, isn't it the same? Did they take away all this? In addition, create a shield on yourself equal to the damage dealt for 3 turns when you defeat. Isn't it the same thing? I don't get it. Did they take away the thing that ignored death? If they did, then that's a nerf, right? Effect change. Wait, did they just nerf Water Yuji? I mean, did they take away all the other stuff? I don't get it. I don't get this one, guys. Okay, Water Nezuko grants immunity against inability effects while having the shield. Hey, this is nice. So you can't be stunned. That makes it better. Why not give it to the light one where if he has the endure, you can't be stunned? Wait, that doesn't make sense then. Then you can't kill it. You have to strip. Hey, this makes it more interesting. You cannot be stunned. Nice. The only weakness of this is like if you get stunned, you don't get the shield after like the next turn, right? Because if you're stunned, you can't get a turn. That means you can't get the shield. Wait, that's interesting. Fire Nezuko, the damage dealt to the enemy is granted with harmful effect increased by 50%. Okay. But only you do the extra damage. Okay. Water Janet, decrease the cooldown of your skill by 1 turn whenever an ally falls under the inability effect. Nice, I guess. Dark Janitsu inflicts continuous damage for 1 turn whenever you attack, lands a critical hit. Now increase your attack bar by 15% whenever your attack lands as a critical hit. Okay. Good. I think you get your attack, you get your turn quicker. I mean, 100% crit rate. You need to have 100% crit rate for this. Win Tanjiro. Effect change. Win, right? Attacks all enemies stun for 1 turn. Grants immunity on yourself for 1 turn. Increase your attack power for 1 turn. When attacked by enemy. Okay, become still AoE. Goes under threat state. No immunity. While enemies attack with a single target 3 times. Okay, threat state for 3 times. 3 turn, not 3 turn though. 3 times. Oh wait, immunity on yourself. Nice. Immunity and threat state. Okay. Additionally, increase your attack power for 1 turn when attacked by an enemy while clear boost. Wait. It's just okay. It has a threat state now. Oh my god. Fire, wind, and light Indra. Fire, wind, and light. I have the light Indra. Wild bow. Attacks all enemy 1 time. 2 times. No change in damage dealt. Wait, what do you mean no change? Wait, does that mean that I hit 1 time 10k, I hit 2 times become 20k? Or does that mean that I hit 1 time 10k, 2 times become 5k and 5k? No change in damage dealt. So that means you just multi-hit. But the damage is the same. So additional damage artifact then, right? Drakan Warrior, Water, Wind, and Light. Dragon Breath. The second hit absorb attack bar by 20. Hey, this is a nerf. Why is the nerf is... Wait, why? Usually the nerf is all at the top. Now this is a nerf. Because the second hit only absorbed by 15. Why do you have to nerf Drakan Warrior? I don't get it. 20 become 15. That's a nerf. That's a weird. Light Drakan Warrior. Recover hit point by 5% when reflect effect added. When reflecting harmful effects back to the caster. So that's... So Water Wind got a nerf just because the Light Drakan Warrior got this buff? What? They are not... Oh wait, Water Drakan Warrior is okay-ish. Wind is kind of bad. Eesh. Hey, wait, Katarina gets a buff. Damage increased by approximately 10.7. Who comes up with this increase in damage? 10.7, 5.1, 12.5. Why not 10%? Or 12%? Or 15? Or 20? Why? 10.7? Hey, Dark Valkyria Trinity got a buff? Grants an unrevival effects to all enemies for 1 turn after both enemies and allies. Oh, wow. Unrevivable. It's the newer buff. The Tomb Warrior has it, right? 2 of the Tomb Warriors has it. So that means if you kill it with the buff on the enemy, they can't be revived. But you have to kill the enemy when they have this debuff. Okay, nice. Fire Demon. Inflicts on unit damage, blocks harmful effect, then blocks harmful effect removal, becomes blocks harmful effect removal, then inflict... Wait, does it matter which one comes first? More irresistible continued damage will be inflicted in proportion to the damage. More irresistible? So that means the enemy can't resist the continuous damage? But they don't mention when this is activated, the irresistible continuous damage. So at least it's a buff. But I don't understand the order of the buffs. Why does it matter like the previous one just now, right? Okay, Wind Demon Mephisto, percentage change. Create a shield 15, become 20%. Okay, small buff. Fire Druid Balanus, the damage increased by 15% for each harmful effect. They buff Balanus damage, okay. Wind Hacker, I like this. Oh no, effect change. I don't like effect change. Offset that may cause you to die and from a fatal damage. What does that... What is a fatal attack and what is a damage that may cause you to die? What does that mean, guys? Reflects 100%. Hey, this is a nerf! A reflex 50? Wait, this is a nerf, isn't it? Why do they nerf the Wind Hacker? I like the Wind Hacker. It only reflects 50% of the damage. Offset incoming damage from a fatal attack. What's the difference between fatal attack and damage that may cause you to die? Isn't fatal attack is the thing that kill you? If fatal attack is like the same as that may cause you to die, what does that? Offset the incoming damage from a fatal attack. Fatal attack means the attack that kill you, right? If it doesn't kill you, it's not a fatal attack, isn't it? Anybody can tell me what's the difference between a fatal attack and damage that may cause you to die? But it now only reflects 50% of the damage? Why do they need to nerf this hacker? I like that this hacker. Huh. Nailstone Agent got a buff? Recovery if the target has no harmful effects. Okay, water, Nezuko Agent, medical support, value change, ground is still equal to excessive recovery for almost for 2 turns become 3 turns. Okay. Fire Neostone, remove all harmful effect, after that up to 3 allies. Now remove all harmful allies and attack the enemy target with 2 other allies. Wait, so only 2? Previously is 3? Decrease the cooldown of attack command by 1 turn if there are no harmful effects to remove. Recover hit points of all allies by 15%. Now it heals instead. So this is better in Siege, right? The cooldown is also reduced, but it's only 2 allies and not 3 now. Okay, I guess. Water Cyborg. Increase the cooldown of enemy skill by 1 turn if the target you attack during your turn has lower attack speed than you. Increase your skill's harmful effect duration, now become cooldown. More cooldown increasing unit? I don't know. Probably just a siege for siege, right? You don't take a cyborg into RTA. Fire Cyborg. Effect added, the attack will not land as glancing if the target defense lower than yours. Defense? You don't run the cyborg with high defense though. So I don't like this though. Why is it not like if the target defense is lower than your attack or something? Or like 50% of your attack or something. Okay, Cyborg Wind, self-repair. Percentage change, increase the damage by up to 75 becomes 100% according to your hit point condition if you attack the enemy while having more than 50. If you're hitting the enemy while having more than 50% hit points. More damage. Madden Cookie, all of them. Glorious attack. Damage increased by 8%. Okay, this is like a round number. It's not 8.3, it's not 8.1, but 8%. Madeline Cookie. Okay. Model skill distribution has been modified. This doesn't matter. Model skills ammunition have been improved. Doesn't matter. Okay, no leader skills change, no base stat change. So well, at least the Tekken collab units got some buff, some of them. Which one is better? I mean, Wind Hwarang increased by 12.5%. I heard that the damage is very bad, but 12.5, is that good enough? It has multi-hit. It was doing 2000, now become 2500-ish or something. I don't know whether this is good or bad, but at least the Wind Hwarang now has better damage output. The Water Hwarang seems kind of nice. Nina Williams' lower skill cooldown is kind of nice too. Paul... Dark Jin Kazama. 3 turns though. This one becomes 3 turns. Does it is reduced to 2 turns when you have cooldown? That could be good too. I don't know. It seems like okay. Nothing special jumps out. I mean, Valkyria, probably the Trinity, kind of interesting now. But you still need to kill the opponent, right? So this one, you grant the in unreliable first, and then you do the damage. So if you landed the unreliable, they could all be dead and can't revive. Good for like those revive team. And Trinity has a 30%, 33% speed lead. Kind of interesting. But my Wind Hacker is, he got a nerf maybe? I don't know. You guys need to explain to me. Damage that may cause you to die and fatal attack. I think it's just the same thing. They just change it so it doesn't seem so long, right? Damage that may cause you to die, which is the same as fatal attack in my opinion. So now it only affects 50%. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now that means something that kills, that if I use a thing that do a lot of damage to kill you, might not kill themselves now, which is not great. Dark Cannon Girl, is it better? Bella? I don't know. Okay. I guess it doesn't change the, I mean, we expect it, right? With currently the SWC is going on. I don't think they're gonna do something that changed a lot, like the meta. Yeah, they don't like nerf those meta units. Weird. I don't know how I feel about this, guys, but probably this is not a balance patch for RTA. It could be for Siege, because Summoner Sword is not all about RTA. There's a Siege too, because Siege tournament is coming in about a month something time, right? Yeah, maybe. Okay, that's it for this video. I think this will go live Monday. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Bye.